To sum it up quickly, here's my review of The Witcher Blood Origin. Okay, see you next time. But no, seriously, I guess I have a full video to do, so let's get into it. I'm Troy from Marks on TV, and today we're going to talk about The Witcher Blood Origin and all the made-up controversies and real controversies surrounding the god-awful fanfiction that was The Witcher Blood Origin on Netflix. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the little bell to be notified whenever we post new videos. We bring you new content every single day of the week, whether it's about TV, video games, movies, and of course, pro wrestling. Now, on with the story. There are quite a few aspects to get into with this damn thing, and yes, I will be using some salty language in this video. That's kinda uncharacteristic of my Marks on Media videos, but I'll bleep out all the real bad stuff. However, if you did sit through The Witcher, you've seen and heard way worse. So let's get into this first part here. Netflix actually had the goal to release a video of the cast for The Witcher Blood Origin, giving us 10 supposed reasons to watch the show. Spoiler, none of them include storytelling or writing. But let's get into this. These reasons include 1. The cast are insane. That's probably true, but not in the way they mean it. 2. The action is fierce. Well, it's an action fantasy series that Netflix pumped a bunch of money into, so yeah, it better damn well be. 3. It's got Michelle Yeoh, who they say is incredible, which may be true. I haven't watched a lot of her stuff, but even incredible actors can also be in crap shows and movies. 4. It's set 1,000 years before The Witcher. I'm not sure that the damn timeline is a reason to watch, but whatever. Sure, people tuned into the House of the Dragon because it was a prequel, but we already pretty much knew the story and wanted to see it come to life. People wanted that. Did anyone want this? The answer is no. 5. It explores part of the lore of The Witcher that hasn't been explored before. It sure as fuck does. It hasn't been explored before because it never existed to begin with. This show literally destroys the lore of The Witcher and makes up a new one from whole cloth. 6. There are monsters like we've never seen before. Sure, yeah, fine, whatever. 7. It has the first kiss between two men on the show. Cool, I guess? Who could possibly give a flying fuck about this? This is in absolutely no way an anti-gay thing or a hateful thing whatsoever. But how is this a damn reason to watch? Has anyone ever, gay or straight or in between, tuned into a show because, OMG, two people of the same sex are gonna kiss? How sad is your life if this is a reason to watch? This is 2022 going on 2023. You want to watch two men kissing, two women kissing, two non-binaries kissing? Turn on literally any show or movie. Boom, you're welcome. 8. Costumes are divine, as well as the makeup and the hair. Sure, the look is fine, I guess, but after a ton of fantasy shows and films out there, it's nothing extra special. So again, this is no reason to watch. 9. There's a deaf sign language using character. Again, is this really a selling point? Maybe it is, because Coda did well, and I've never seen Coda, but the entire movie is centered around that. It's literally called Kids of Deaf Adults, and the story looked sweet and compelling about that. Is any one single damn person on the planet tuning into a Witcher prequel fantasy action series because, OMG, there's a deaf character? I'm not faulting them for having it in the show, I'm faulting them for using it as a PR move. Pretty damn cheap in my opinion. And 10, it's a show that's made with so much love. First of all, I don't give a damn how much love was put into the show. Crappy shows and movies can be made with a lot of love and money as well, but that's not a selling point. Second of all, it's not made with love, it's made with
sheer f***ing hubris.
When you have the balls, the hubris,
the impudence, the audacity, the unmitigated gall
to take someone else's intellectual property, like The Witcher, and like the idiots who did Rings of Power, You are entrusted with interpreting it to come to life on the big or small screen, and you decide, nah, I can do better. Then you deserve to fail, and fail hard.
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
And lose they did. Let's take a look at the latest Rotten Tomato ratings for this abominable, glorified fan fiction, shall we? Just a couple of days ago, it was sitting at an 8% audience score. Now it's up to a paltry 10%. How about that? Let's check out some of these critic reviews first, shall we? It's not pretty. The derivative origin story still misses its unborn monster hunter, as a simple story about the power of simple stories fails to conjure any power of its own. Blood Origin is to The Witcher television show as a slapdash, downloadable expansion pack would be to the massively popular Witcher video games. Only completists need apply. To quote one of the characters, it's been done to death. Unnecessarily violent, it seems to have forgotten what made the original such an effective escapist treat. It's a bad sign for the franchise, already suffering from the coming loss of star Henry Cavill. From the get-go, it's clear that The Witcher Blood Origin isn't even interested in giving dramatic depth to the story. Despite its narrative swiftness and impactful action, thanks to Michelle Yeoh for lending her influence as well as her presence, Blood Origin is just a time waster. And finally, lackluster, unoriginal, and carried through on a promise of better things, The Witcher Blood Origin is a mediocre affair. Michelle Yeoh is wasted, Lenny Henry lacks conviction, and Minnie Driver does some great narration. Best avoided. The audience reviews are even worse, so strap yourself in for some of these. I went into this not really knowing what it was or how it fit into the rest of the Witcher story. Halfway through the first episode, I realized that this was a truly bad miniseries. Being a Witcher fan, I watched all the episodes. There wasn't much else on, and I was stuck at the house. Nothing I can say can express how bad this is. The acting is poor, even though I liked Michelle Yeoh. The story is absolutely ridiculous, and it damages the Witcher IP more than it entertains. Cheap production that has nothing with the Witcher universe. I think they mean nothing to do with the Witcher universe. Very dreadful scripting, and entirely predictable and derivative characters as a cast in the majority lacking screen presence or simply not giving the chance to develop. It was more painful to watch than Dragon Ball Evolution. Ouch! And finally, like so often, a Netflix typical mediocre adaptation of a popular gaming franchise. The story again butchers established canon and tells its own creative take on the Witcher universe. Special effects are questionable at best, and most characters are just standard roles without any depth to them. If it wouldn't be called The Witcher Blood Origin, probably nearly no one would watch this nonsense. Gotta agree with them there. Now, I read all of those to you first so that you can have some context for this next thing that I'm about to cover. Do these reviews seem like they're coming from bitter people who went into this show wanting to hate it? Do these reviews seem like they came from people who never even watched the show but just wanted to be hateful online? To me, it sure as hell does not. But let's get into the narrative online surrounding this. Screen Rant says, The Witcher Blood Origin review bombed by Henry Cavill and novel fans. MovieWeb says, The Witcher Blood Origin's terrible Rotten Tomatoes score partly caused by review bombing by Henry Cavill fans. Kotaku writes, Netflix Witcher spin-off Blood Origin gets savaged in reviews. Okay, that one is accurate. And it goes on and on and on. All of these media shill BS websites are passing around this same narrative that if you don't like the show or if you're giving it a negative review, it's because you're review bombing it. Never, ever do we see the opposite narrative when it comes to aggressively mediocre or just flat-out bad movies that gets bots and studio stands giving them 100%, 99%, and 5-star reviews. But no, this show checks all the right boxes for Hollywood and was supposed to do well, according to the media. So if you don't like it, it's not because the show sucks, it's because you're a gigantic asshole troll. You probably hated She-Hulk because you're a sad loser, you're an incel, and you should be dismissed. You know what I say? I say, Keep it coming. Make Netflix lose money on this. Make Amazon lose money on the Rings of Disappointment. Make aggressively average Marvel and DC Studios properties that no one asked for fail at the box office or on Disney+. Make Hollywood wake up and
Give me what I want!
comment down below about what you think about all this. Did you even watch The Witcher Blood Origin? Are you going to even bother watching Season 3 of The Witcher, even though Henry Cavill is still going to be in it, sorta? If so, will you watch Season 4 when he's replaced as Geralt of Rivia by Liam Hemsworth? And do you think The Witcher is going to get the axe after Season 3 before we even see Hemsworth take over as Geralt? Also, share this video around to everyone you know, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content on TV, movies, video games, and of course, pro wrestling. I've been Troy from Marks on TV, and we'll see you next time.